So where's this from?
This is from Alto Adige, the northernmost region in Italy.
I'm on the second one.
You're on the second one, sorry. Let me get this guy first. So this is made by Hans Terzer, who was in the late 90s voted the top winemaker in Italy by Tre Bicchieri, which is like the wine spectator of Italy. And then the winery Saint Michel Le Pin was voted top winery in Italy in 2000. It's interesting because the entire region is in the Swiss Alps, so it makes for kind of unique wine conditions, obviously because of the varying altitudes and terroir and soil and all that stuff. The geography is very unique, and it's also kind of unusual culturally because it's so close to Austria and Germany and Switzerland that the people here, first of all, look like me. They don't look like the rest of Italy, and their wines have more in common with those countries than they would with, like, say, something from Tuscany or Sicily or something like that.
It's a totally different climate too, though. Yeah,
absolutely.
I mean,
sure.
right?
I mean, it's up in the mountains.
Sure.
Yeah, and
it borders Austria. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Most of the people there consider themselves German or Austrians. I mean, they're Italian by nationality, I guess, but their blood is their ancestors are from those countries, and generally the language there is, I think, German. But this guy Hans Terzer, he took over this winery, Saint Michel Le Pin, in the 70s, and all these different grape varietals were being kind of helter-skelter grown together. And he said, "Okay, everybody stop. We're going to stop this." So he had everyone rip everything out, and he designated exactly which zones at which altitudes, with which wind conditions and all that stuff, were ideal for which one. So he said, rip that out. That's going to be for Gewürztraminer. That one's going to be for Pinot Bianco. That one's going to be for Pinot Grigio. This is going to be for the Sauvignon Blanc. And the Sauvignon ended up in this area called the Lawn, which is a very unique, I don't know if exclusive is the right word, but a very kind of low production wine area. This one got 91 points from Wine Advocate, so it's a little bit of a decorated winery. It has some accolades. Generally, people really like their whites.
Was there really like politics? I mean, if they were all scattered around with a bunch of Italians planting this there, and someone comes along and says, "No, this is supposed to be there," did you find someone who says, "Yeah, I know, but I wanted to do it this way"?
I wish I had an answer to that. I'm not totally sure about that. I do know that he's kind of, over time, considered like one of the great master geniuses of Italy. So maybe he met with some opposition at first, but now he's pretty much settled in. That's as much as I know.
That's what I bet. Yeah, if I know Europe, yeah, that's probably what happened now. What's next?
Cinque Terre.
Hold it up to the light. Yeah.
This is Vermentino is the main one, but it's also blended with Bosco and Abarola. Those are two varietals that are only found in Liguria, which is where this is made. Are you on?
I have to go over there on the light.
That's what I was just going to say. So this wine is known as a hero wine because the people who tended these grapes literally are risking their lives climbing down on these cliffs. Cutting all these. So which one are you cutting?
Me too. We're both on the Yamaha.
So.
Happy
Holidays. There you go. Hanukkah.
I love the food.
Have you been there?
Yeah, I was there. I'm really jealous. A year and a half ago. That's the first time we'd ever been to Italy. We spent 3 days.
It's fun. I was talking to somebody.
We walked all 5. Some of them were closed, but we did it anyway.
All the cliffs, yeah. So is it that steep? Is it like
it's pretty steep.
Kind of gnarly?
It's pretty steep. It's so cool.
Yeah.
When we were there, I mean, there had been rain, so it was closed. And we weren't supposed to be doing the trail.
Landslides and stuff, or what?
And yeah, in a couple of places there were landslides. I mean, but we did it. There was nobody on the trail. And at the beginning of the trail, I mean, the place was packed. I couldn't imagine being there.
It's like going to half
in the
dome
summer months, It's unbelievable the number of people. But it is so cool.
This is Negromaro from Puglia. This is the heel of the boot.
Okay.
This one?
Just this one, actually.
Excuse me.
We're just starting.
What part of the northernmost region?
Barcelona, Italy or something. It's weird. A lot of the players who play for Barcelona play on the Spanish national team, but the team they play for is in basically all but like a separatist region of Spain.
Yeah.
And a lot of Spain cheered against Barcelona in the Champions League final when they played, you know, it's weird,
It's like a Protestant.
So now this is with Negro Model.
Anybody know Vermentino grows in California?
Vermentino is a fantastic grape. Steve Ledson made some, and it was phenomenal.
These other two are only, I mean, they're blending varietals. There'd really be no reason to make them this.
And then Primitivo is what the Italians call the grape that we call Zin.
That's down in Puglia. That's where it's kind of the brother one to this one.
So which one's the region? Which one's the grape? Of the Negro
Amaro is the grape. Puglia is the region.
Okay.
Soleone is the one.
Okay.
I think you want the one.